Previously on The World's Worst Backpacker.
That's it. In a month, I turn around, I do 18 miles. Won't that be fun? What? What, isn't that enough? Haven't you seen enough for 1 month? Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. You're so picky. Fine!
And now The World's Worst Backpacker, preparing for the Pacific Crest Trail 2017. Part 4.
Hello to all the people of Earth. And all the countries where Russia has not rigged their election. Hi, it's me, it's Ken. Haven't seen you in a while. So it's January. 3 months from the PCT. Yep, I'm starting at the beginning of April. Snow or no snow. Because one of the benefits of living in Southern California is if there's too much snow, I just take some time off. Yeah, I know, but hey. So what's been going on in the last, month or so? Well, I've done a lot more hiking. I've even lost a little bit of weight, though you wouldn't know it by looking at me. Let's see. I rejiggered some of the kajiggers in my backpack, so now my base weight is not as high as 30 pounds. It's closer to 20, maybe around 22. So that's good. Today I'm carrying about 15. I started hiking longer hikes in December, up to about 18 miles. Today I'm doing about 18 and a half. And I'm building up on the weight of my backpack until March, when it should be basically everything I'm going to have on the PCT. Until then, I'm going to enjoy carrying 15 pounds. What else? Oh, I know. I got shoes. Yes, it is a big deal. I had boots. I got shoes. Here, let me show you. Shoes. Tell them about the shoes, Johnny.
It's the VersaTrail by Keen. Never wear those dirty, snotty boots again. Now it's time for the VersaTrail by Keen. Yes, the VersaTrail, for all your VersaTrailing needs. Weighing in at just under 2 pounds, the VersaTrail is made with high-grade rubber, industrial-strength plastic, other stuff and things. The VersaTrail comes with low-profile lugs, high-profile style, and a host of features never seen before in footwear of any kind, including shoe saw for cutting through undergrowth, oil slick to keep rangers off your back, extreme launch point spring deployment for ascending passes in a single bound, 14 inches of high-durability twine for subduing, well, listen, we're not going to get involved in your personal life, and a new car. Car sold separately.
But before I get to that, hey, welcome back. I'm in the second half of the hike. It's about 80 degrees, and it's January in California. Yeah. So, I was thinking, a lot of people have been asking me why I'm planning on doing this whole PCT hike anyway. So I thought it might be a good idea now to take a minute, or however long it takes, to go over a brief top 5 of why I'm going to be hiking the Pacific Crest Trail. Ken, can we get that graphic? Really? That's the best graphic? Okay, anyway, let's start with the biggest reason. Adventure. But before any of that happens, when I was growing up, I used to always think up these great adventures to go on. And inevitably, my mom would stop me because she'd say something like, "Honey, you can't hike to Big Bear at 10 years of age." something like that. So inevitably, I wouldn't. But now I think it's about time. But before that shit show, every time my mom would shoot down one of those ideas, I would kind of make it come true in my head. And thinking up these adventures was, I guess, the beginning.
Okay, slow down. This is where my hike went slightly askew. You see, my idea was to talk about the reasons why I want to hike the PCT. I even made a cute but utterly horrible graphic. See? Right there. But here's what I originally wasn't going to mention, what I wasn't even admitting to myself, as a matter of fact. I was tired. Really tired. I couldn't even put 2 sentences together, which, in case you're wondering, really does happen. I get tired. I get irritable. Math becomes out of the question. Simple sentences get thrown right out the window. So what did I do? I decided to point the camera dead ahead and put this list together back home, back in my studio. But I've decided to let that go for this month. I'll talk about lists next month. And instead, I'd like to address the 300-pound gorilla, the one with the backpack on his back. Me. Did I finish this hike? Yeah. Turned out to be 18.25 miles with 20 pounds on my back. Now that might sound like a lot, but my goal by the end of March is going to be closer to 20 miles with 35 pounds on my back, which includes my base weight, all of my extra clothing, plenty of food and water as well. But I'm not there. I'm not even close to there. And the reason I decided to talk about this is because, well, basically, nobody ever does. I've watched dozens, hundreds, of PCT videos, and few people ever mention how tough such an undertaking can be. Even I was going to omit any mention to preserve my ego, etc., 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 because I kind of forgot where I started on this journey. I started as the world's worst backpacker. And I know I've come a long way since my test hike last April, but I'm not going to be the guy who says that this is easy, that all you need to do is strap on your gear and tough it out. No, all these training hikes are what will keep me on the trail this April. Otherwise, I'll crash out again just like last year. And that's not what I want to do. As I've mentioned before, this does not come naturally to me. And it's going to take every bit of dedication and guts just to get to Lake Marina. I might not even make it to Canada. But I want to give this my all and do my best. As I climbed the ridge back over Anaheim Hills, I turned east, and I could see Big Bear looming in the distance. It appeared to be saying,
"You can't get to the Sierras until you get through me. Are you so sure you can make it past me next time?"
You see, I've hiked the PCT through Big Bear once before with some rather embarrassing results. Next time will have to be different. And I'm going to stick with this to make sure that it is.
But before that shit show, check out this.
You can support my Pacific Crest Trail attempt, along with my riding career, of course, by picking up one of my books, audiobooks, and audio productions from Amazon, Audible, iTunes, and as always, by stopping by kenlasal.com. Subscribe to my podcast, The Monday Morning Show, on iTunes, and pick up my album, The War on Green, from CD Baby. I really appreciate your support and your words of encouragement in the comments below. Until next time.
But before I kill myself out in the middle of nowhere, Here's this.